Hello, this is Resource of the Week with SolanoConnex, Mental Health, Service Access, and You. My name is Valentina Kelly.
And I'm Elena Starr. And this week, we're so excited to welcome Dr. Anderson from Black Infant Health.
Thank you so much for having me.
We're so excited. So as some of you may know, Black Infant Health has several different programs, but today we're really excited to learn more about one of your programs, which is Mocha Mommas Thrive. So would you mind telling us a little bit about what Mocha Mommas Thrive is?
Yes, I'd love to. So Mocha Mommas Thrive is hosting a cohorts that happen about 4 times per fiscal year. And we typically have between an 8-week and a 9-week session, depending if we're hosting in person or if we're doing a virtual setting. But our goal is to really develop sisterhood for African-American moms living in Solano County. We really want to focus on reshifting the thinking toward nurturing parenting and really having a safe space for Black moms to feel that they can learn tools about nurturing motherhood while also developing their community network.
Amazing.
I know you mentioned that the cohorts may be hosted virtually or in person. Which one do you find that you usually do the cohorts in?
Well, of course, you know that COVID-19 just put a damper on all of our plans for in person. And so when we really initially launched Mocha Mommas Thrive, we intended it to be in person, and then COVID put a halt into that. And so we still noted that our moms needed this space and this protected time. So we launched a virtual option, and it has really worked well. It allows for moms to really still be able to parent, still be able to work because we do it in the evening. They have access to their kids, and it has really developed into a flexible way of doing things where mom can still be present, they can still get their needs met, but also having it in a way that they can do so without interruption or really having it during the workday. So it's worked really well.
That's great. And I love how you mentioned, it sounds like it's a place for mothers to get tools, but also to be in a safe space and a safe environment. And I think that's also just so important. Do mothers have children of all ages, or what does that look like?
Yes, they do. It's really meant for, and it's kind of misleading when we use the word mother. So any mothering type figure, it can be like an auntie, childcare provider, whoever it is that is providing care and has that feminine touch for kids and that caring space for kids. We allow that as well. And so it's really geared toward any age group parenting. You're never too old. We've had even grandmas and case managers attend as well to be able to provide insight to those that they're working with to, really jam pack their toolkit to really help. So it's really geared, it's all encompassing. So we have pregnant moms, we have newly delivered moms, we have moms of children, 0 to 18 or caring for children 18. So it meets all the needs.
Wow. No, that's amazing. I mean, that it's so open and so flexible. And you guys have such an open term of, like you said, mothering, because it can come in all shapes and sizes, right? So that's incredible that you guys are open and include that.
And I wanted to ask you, is there any cost associated with this?
No, it's absolutely free, 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 free. We
Yeah.
love to say that. We are through a grant through the state of California, and it allows us to do innovation. So innovation for us looks like developing a curriculum for us by us. And so what we've learned from during our research and also having that qualitative analysis with the moms that we speak to, that they're having some, rough go of their prenatal experiences. They don't feel heard, they don't feel connected. And so this was our way of being innovative. And because of that grant, we are allowed to do this free of charge to our community. So we're so excited about that.
Amazing. And I wanted to ask, so if somebody was in the group and they were like, I think I need maybe like more, so maybe like individual help or some kind of counseling, are you guys able to connect with them, or do you partner with anybody, or do you guys provide that as well?
Absolutely. We are like a one-stop shop. We do have the capability. We are linked with our home visiting programs through
Awesome.
maternal, child, and adolescent program. So through that, we have Healthy Family Solano, we have Black Infant Health Program, we have Nurse Family Partnership, and then we have our regular impact nursing, which are our medical providers that provide services to our mothers and children in whatever capacity that they're needing medically. In addition to that, we are linked with our own perinatal mental health team. So that's so exciting that
Awesome.
we have availability for those to get whatever physical health, mental health, emotional health. If you're looking to get those needs addressed, we are here to link you, whether it's internal partners, which are the ones that I described, or we do have ways of triaging those needs to community members as well.
That is so incredible. I keep saying amazing, but the more you talk, I'm like, wow, this just sounds so amazing and incredible. It's great that we have this resource in our community.
And if someone was interested in joining, how do they go about signing up for this?
Great. There's a couple ways to go about referring yourself. So we have self-referrals that can be done through calling our main line, which is 707-553-5055. And one of our so capable staff will able to get your information and to complete a referral that way. We're also able to go on our Eventbrite. All of our information is there for you to register that way. And for our medical providers, we do have ways to really link our community members with the services that we have through Baby First Solano website. And there you can enter their information and sign up whatever MCH program. And we are called BIH Group. So that's how you would refer to that way. And then you can also go old school and refer to our MCH confidential referral line, and they can get our information as well. So there are about 4 ways that you can get our information. We're about being accessible to the community, so we made that a priority.
And what is the best way for people to get more information? Is there a website or social media or anything like that?
Yes, we do have social media. So we are available on both Facebook and Instagram. That's the best way that we have gotten our information out in addition to our Eventbrite. And I do suggest folks to go ahead and like the page so that you will get little alerts when we're hosting events so that you can know more about what's going on with our program real time.
Perfect.
Great. And is there anything else you want to add? Anything maybe we didn't quite cover or you haven't had a chance to talk about yet about the program or getting connected?
Yes, I just wanted to just talk about some of the content that we talked about. A lot of the great feedback that we've received from both moms in real time during group and our focus groups is that they were not planning it for it to be so intense and meaningful. And so some of the topics that we're going to be talking about is obviously we've already talked about nurturing parenting, but we'll be talking about attachment, we'll be talking about discipline, effective communication, developing village support, resilience, self-care. We'll also be talking about how to establish goals for yourself. And then we'll talk about developing healthy relationships and interpersonal skills. You know, one of the things that are a huge theme that we talk about is co-parenting. And so we really looking more and diving into that and maybe developing a curriculum where the co-partners can be involved, whether that's other relatives that are stepping in the gap or also the partners or fathers of the children so that they can all be getting the same information. It's not fair for just one party to get it and expecting change. So we're really looking at a holistic approach to making sure that we're servicing the entire family. And then we talk about historical, cultural, and family barriers to healthy parenting. So we talk about what those are, how to identify those, and then some strategies to overcome those barriers. And then, of course, we want to dive into what's important to them. We can have all the agenda that we want to have when we start a curriculum or a particular session, but if we're not meeting the needs or not allowing time for our mothers to feel heard, then, you know, the whole curriculum is for naught. The whole entire thought of this is to be a space for them and to feel heard and to feel that whatever questions that they have are not in a rushed setting where they feel like it's just a checkbox, but it's really geared toward what they're needing, not what we think they need.
Amazing.
I love that you're really trying to set not only the mothers, but the whole family up for success by being all encompassing and holistic. And I wanted to ask as a final question for you, what is your favorite self-care technique?
Oh, this is, there's so many things. But what I really enjoy doing is I really do believe music is such a way of setting the tone for the day. So I'm really mindful about the music that I listen to throughout the day. And I've really developed a great just listening station, if you will, at my station. And it really kind of just changed my mood, shifts how I'm feeling. It really can change the trajectory of how my day is going. So I would say my self-care tip is just really being in tune with music and how it makes me feel.
That's such a good one.
I love that. Well, thank you so much, Dr. Anderson, for your time and for joining us today to teach us a little bit more about Mocha Mommas Thrive. And if you want to learn more, you'll find the link in our episode. And I just want to remind you that if you're looking for other mental or emotional health services and resources, you can visit SolanoConnex, which is spelled CONNEX.org. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.